we go. We're sending it over because, of course, ladies and gentlemen, lest you think we don't have any technical difficulties over here. It's been crazy over here, boys and girls. I mean, we are going to get you a brand new link over here because the TV went down, the YouTube live went down, but we are going to make it all happen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, though, to the local BizCast. You guys all very much know that I am Dr. Pete over here. This is the local BizCast, and I'm excited to announce my guest right over here. A very impressive young man. I say that because I've always wanted to say that, but I'm still very young myself. But very impressive young man, Mr. Alex O'Rourke. But before I could do anything, I've got to. I mean, you guys could probably see what I'm going on over here. I got to send him the thing right over here. 1 minute ago, right here. I'm going to send you the link right now so you can share it with everybody. We're going to message it to you right now. O'Rourke. There it is. He's got to send it to mom and dad and make sure that they have it. So, and I feel bad because now everybody's going to get a little messed up with this one. But it's okay, man, because we're going to send this out live and we're going to send it also out in the future. I've got my computer at 98% over here. Can you believe what's going on over here? You come in here, you feel like you've got this professional operation going on, and it's like, holy cow. But, man,
it's all right. Things happen.
This is what you learn. This is what you learn in business. So, guys, if you want to continue to see this disaster, which I think is as fun as it could possibly be, the behind the scenes of what's going on, the best way to do that and help us out here is go ahead into YouTube Live, go over to Spotify, find Local BizCast, that's LOCALBIZ cast, and like and subscribe. Help us out. Grow that channel, man. This is a lot of fun, so we can keep on bringing you all this greatness. What is very distracting is this right over here. It's 100% over there. But, like, in order to make this as professional as possible, we'll make it over happen here. So, but so what do I do now, guys? What do you think I should do? I wish there was people like commenting over here. Do I go and I change this right now? I feel like we have to. Right?
Yeah, do it.
You want me to do it?
What
No, I'm going to do you. I can't make you do this.
You do it.
Stay right there. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to show everybody how this is all done.
Yeah, let's see it.
This thing going on. I mean, come on. I mean, like, if you were here, could you tell everybody about it? Like, it just did a restart.
Oh, there we go.
Telling me.
Yeah, 2 minutes before we went live, it says updating.
Right. It's at 7%. It's like, come on, like, as everybody who knows, at least you get the fair warning. Like, hey, this update will take 4 minutes. Do you want to update this? No. So, all right. Do you feel better now?
I'm all good. Yeah.
You're good. You were never. There you go. I'm always good. All right. Guys, thank you so much for dealing with all of our technical difficulties. I actually think it's a lot of fun. But now it is time to talk with our good friend here, Alex O'Rourke, who's just, man, oh, man, I don't even want to tell the story yet because I want you to tell about you. But how we met and everything that you've done, you are very, very impressive, man. And I keep on texting you and keeping up with you because you just impress me every single day. You're so young. You get it so much with regards to how you should run your business. And that's right. And you may think he's young, but when I say a business, this guy's got multiple already. And it's just incredible. So why don't you go ahead and take the mic and tell me a little bit about where it began, how you started, where you're from. Who is Alex O'Rourke?
Well, I'm Alex O'Rourke. Thanks.
That's it. We'll see you guys next week.
So back to what you said earlier, how we met. A lot of people in my life I met from dirt bikes. I sold his son his first dirt bike, and that's how we met. And everything comes together for a reason, and made a friend from it. But I grew up in Old Tappan. I still live in Old Tappan. We're basically neighbors. Normal public school kid, never was into school, never liked it. Basically spent all my time riding dirt bikes, bicycles, and, enjoying the outdoors. And, school was never my priority, unfortunately. It just wasn't my thing. Fast forward a couple years into high school, and, COVID happened, and I was online for a year and a half.
2 years, right? Two at least, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. But by the time I was 16, we were back into school. I was just about done with it because I had freedom for a year and a half of not going to school every day. So I left regular public school. I got my GED online. But during that time was, kind of realization for me that I had to start thinking of what my future holds and, where I should go. I started working as a mechanic at a motorcycle dealership down the beach, Ocean County Power
You knew
Sports.
what you had to do. I mean,
yeah, I always loved working with my hands. But as time went on, I kind of more tailored towards sales and entrepreneurship and wanting to own my own business. At the time, my dad owned a detergent manufacturer and equipment, cleaning equipment dealer. So I went there, started selling a little bit, and that's where I really found my love for sales. And even though it was, really, really, really difficult in the beginning, I stuck with it, and I'm still learning every day. But you got to keep going, pushing through the hard times, and that's
so
it.
Impressive. I keep on saying that. I gotta know though, like your parents. I mean, you stopped going to school and you got the online GED. Like, what were your parents on board with this? Were they supportive of? At that time you didn't know what you were gonna do, did you? Or
No, I had
just,
no idea. I mean, they're the most supportive people you could ask for. If I have a plan and I give it to them, they're gonna be like, "All right, how do I help you win at the end of the day?" And
you guys are incredible. No, I'm serious, man. It is like here I am, an entrepreneur, and I multiple businesses with my wife. And if my kids told me that they're not going to go back to school and they have this idea, I'd be like, get the heck out of here. There's no way, And I'm like, and here I am proving it every day. You're proving it every day. That's why I'm so impressed with you. You were able to make that decision and the support from your parents. I really, what are their names?
Scott and Dina.
Scott and Dina, you guys are so incredible. And I'm sure, wow, that was a whistle. I'm sure you guys know how impressive your son is. And I'm every day impressed with this guy. But man, that is just terrific. So you, again, didn't have a plan, but you're like, screw it. I'm just going to finish up high school on a GED.
Yeah.
Father had the business, started learning how to do some sales. And I mean, I think that's just the key to anything is it starts with sale. I mean,
oh, definitely. Yeah. It's the most important thing. You either have to deliver a great product and have somebody sell for you, or you could deliver a great product and sell for yourself. And, if you know your product inside and out and you're 100% confident in your service or your product itself, you're a step ahead.
But you can have the greatest product, you can have the greatest service, you could have it's world changing, but if you don't know how to sell it, nobody's going to get it.
Exactly.
And it could be the greatest thing on earth. And it scares me how many people have products and services that it's the greatest idea, and it was just we missed it. The world missed it because and we're not trying to be a snake oil salesman. You're talking about just being able to communicate the value of your product and or service and how important it is for the world and what your life would be with this product and or service.
It's going to make it easier.
And they weren't capable of doing it. So they could have been all the book smart in the world and have the greatest thing in the world, but unable to talk to people about it.
Yeah.
And it scares me really because there's probably so many things out there that we missed out on that are so incredible.
Yeah.
And then there's guys like you who just make it happen, man. It's just incredible. But again, your ability to be able to speak. And I'm only a few years older than you.
Yeah.
A few years. But I'm sure you're dealing with people every day that are a lot older than you.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you have that young look, which is great because I had the same thing growing up and trying to get the respect. And here you are creating very successful businesses, man. So
thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. But all right. So keep on going. I completely cut you off because again,
that's okay.
I'm like in awe with my jaw dropping. You started with your fathers and you kind of got the love of sales. But then,
exactly.
And then I know you still doing that, but I'm not going to tease it. Go ahead. You do the thing.
Yeah. So that went on for about a year. Since COVID hit, my dad's getting not old, but he wants to start to move on with his life and pay attention to other things. So he ended up selling the equipment business. At that point, I didn't have any place to house the detergent business because that's where I really wanted to pursue and continue. I ended up finding, or me and my dad ended up finding a distributor, so a manufacturer and a distributor, American Cleaning Solutions in Long Island City. So they've been a huge help for me while I'm still trying to find a place to house that business, but I still run it day to day. My customers, it's like nothing ever changed for them.
Yeah.
And that's the most important part is making your customers feel at home and happy using our products.
Delivering the consistency that you guys are known, right? I mean,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah, we've been around since 1946.
Come on.
Yeah, it started.
Who started that company?
No, so my dad bought the business in early 90s.
Got it.
And he ran it all the way until 2024.
He's done his part, yeah.
Yeah, he's done his.
Well, tell me a little bit about that one then. Let's start with that one. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that can probably benefit from the products that you have. And
so what Safe Wash Technologies does, we specialize in rail car cleaners, detergents for truck washes, and heavy duty degreasers. Our detergents wash the Yankee Stadium, the Boston Railroad.
You had me at Yankee Stadium. You had to go to Boston. What's wrong with you, man? What are you talking about? How are you gonna put that in the same sentence? He said Boston Railroad and not Boston Red Sox.
I'm not a sports guy, so I don't know.
Well, come on. You know how to piss people off. I tell you, no.
I guess so.
You do Yankee Stadium. How freaking cool is that? That you provide the detergents for that? That's amazing.
Yeah. We do. The outside marble out there.
Sure.
From the garbage cans, the rust runoff. You'll see it all the time.
Yeah.
We made a product called Rust Eater. Actually, you spray it on and hot water pressure wash it off, and it's good as new. They love it.
You made this.
Yeah.
You came up with the idea.
Yeah. Well, they had a problem. We needed a
solution.
No
pun intended, because you created a solution for their solution.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yep.
I mean, you had the skill. How'd you develop that skill?
That was more of drilling into my head. The slogan for Safe Wash Technology has always been innovative products for a dirty world. So innovating off things that have always been around and making people's lives easier is in the cleaning world goes a very long way. And when you have the facilities guys and the big boss comes in and they're like, why is this place filthy? And so making things clean, the owners want their property clean.
Man, are you kidding me?
You deal with five different locations.
Yeah, so I'm OCD, ADD, perfectionist, and I want there to be a certain look. And anybody who's any business owner, you're right. So I mean, it's incredible. That's incredible.
I'm the same way.
Very, very cool.
Trucks
yes, I know you are.
Clean and
Yeah, I know that you definitely are. So
yeah.
So that's been going on. But you said you got a place in Long Island City. Is that where it stopped, or
no? So I'm still. They're doing my manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, they do the delivery. I have to handle the customer relations and selling, obviously the important stuff.
Sure.
And we work together every day. We have a great relationship.
Amazing.
And it's going great over there. It really is.
That's just business number one, guys. That's it. We're just getting started. I mean, I know we're a few minutes into this, but we're just getting started because that's not all you do.
No. My main day-to-day, I own and operate a carting business in Rockland County. So I service 10, 15, 20-yard containers to roofers, contractors, full house cleanouts. We do junk removal, everything garbage related. If you're moving out of a house or, somebody passed away and we have to clean out their house, that's really what we specialize in. And that's my day-to-day. That's really
that's the number one hustle right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And that's called
TNT.
There you go. Oh,
dumpster rentals.
Where's my remote? I got my remote. We'll get a little logo action on over there. That's for sure. So TNT.
Yep.
And dumpsters. This, that, the other. Okay. So the funny thing is, God, it must have been about maybe 18 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking for something like this, and the word carting comes up. I'm like, I don't know. I need somebody to take the garbage. Like,
no one knows what.
Nobody knows what carting is.
Right,
Do you know where it came from?
Dumpster rental. That's,
yeah.
Carting is just the container. It's a cart because it has wheels on it, and it that's kind of what they.
But
so
you got to explain, because you got to talk to people like me. I don't know anything, right? I learn it as I go, but I also have enough confidence to say, like, when I don't know something, I ask.
Oh,
As dumb it may sound, it doesn't matter to me. I want to know.
Yeah.
And I take that. I got to tell you, I love it because I've had that mentality for a while. And anybody knows Simon Sinek, who's a wonderful communicator, this, that, the other thing. And I love his stories about talking about, like, he goes, he could be in a room with the most successful CEOs in the world, and sometimes somebody's going to say something like 2 + 2 = 4, and he goes, I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be in a room with 15 CEOs. Nobody else will say anything, and he'll be like, excuse me, what does 2 + 2 = 4 mean? You know, something real
Yeah.
simple like that, where you would think in the room of CEOs, oh, this guy's it. And then the other CEOs, like, yeah, I didn't know what that was either, but they were too scared to say.
Exactly.
And it was cool to hear that story, because I'm always, if I don't know it, I don't care how embarrassing I may think it seems.
You have to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
So where the hell did karting come from? I don't know. So that was a long story to get to that.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm gonna give you an extra couple minutes.
It's all right.
But so you do karting, and just to speak to people in the language we're doing. You do garbage removal, right? Junk removal, garbage removal.
Exactly.
Right? So a lot of people obviously have seen advertising from some of your competitors and stuff like that, but you don't have to go with chain companies. You can go with private companies. You're probably doing better deals than those guys can. And you're obviously, we talk about customer service. You've been amazing at that. You just kind of get it. Right off the bat. So.
Yeah. You got to make sure everyone feels at home, especially when we're doing a junk removal job. There's a lot of sentimental value in people's houses, whether it's grandpa, grandma, passed away. You got to be respectful and help them go out of your way and make them feel comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Our whole team at TNT really, strives for that, because I'm a sentimental person as well. So I get it, so that's really important for me, is to make them feel home and happy.
And everybody a part of your team and a part of your crew is just an extension of you. So it's like, and you want them to represent you well. And that's, I bet you got that.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten a chance to meet some of these guys, but I'm sure.
Yeah, they're great.
Very incredible. So, all right. So when you're speaking to people about, okay, you were talking about like people downsizing and death in the family. But I mean, nowadays people are just trying to purge stuff. You'll do any of it.
Oh yeah,
anything. Do it all.
Oh yeah, anything. I'll take anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does somebody get in touch with you for that? What's the best way?
Social media, phone call, whatever.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna drop all of that into the post production stuff to make sure that we can get all that, man. I just is that it, or is there more?
Oh, there's a little more.
Is that? Can you guys believe this? I mean, this is unbelievable, and we haven't even gotten into the dirt biking. It'll be a lot of fun. I mean, obviously we know we started there, but what's next, man? What else we got going on?
So I'll backtrack a little bit. As we started slowing down Safe Wash, it was actually A1 Hydro was the equipment part. So as we sold that off, the manager over there, his name's Brian.
Shout out to you, Brian. Hello there.
Yep, he retired. He's in South Carolina now. So.
Oh yeah, where in South Carolina?
Somerville.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can still watch, man. We're here. Yeah. We're all across the globe on here, YouTube Live. Let's go, Spotify.
So me and him came up with we do detergents obviously. Right. So we have a product called Salt Buster, which is a salt neutralizer. Rust corrosion's a huge problem with heavy duty trucks, municipalities, government agencies, everything. So we came up with a system that's way more affordable than a regular truck wash, that cleans the underbody of the truck and the sides, the hydraulics, the fuel lines, the brake lines, all the important stuff. Because when salt gets on there, it rusts out. It's dangerous. It's they're spending so much money
breaking down. Yeah, sure. Maintenance of that. Yeah. So
we came up with a system that cleans and neutralizes your fleet at the same time. And as we started with that, Brian's an older guy. He's good with the technical part, and what I'm good at, just because I'm younger, social media and talking to people and finding where we can improve. And we made a demo unit, and we were doing demos all over the place. And my dad actually said, he's like, you got to start videoing this, because nobody has anything like this. So I started videoing. First videos, 1,000 views. Second video, 800 views, and some got 200. And the next month or so of posting, I woke up in the morning, I had 1.5 million views on a video. And ever since then, my phone does not stop ringing. There's
you went viral, baby.
Unbelievable.
You went viral.
Exactly.
Which one was that? What's the? Do you remember the exact video that went viral?
That was, that was just a video of the system working. It's called the A1 chassis wash, and that was I guess almost a year ago now, a little bit over a year ago. And I mean, I'm working through government bids for Texas DOT, Connecticut DOT, that these guys want 20, 30 units at once. And, that's where my future is, really is. And I put my heart and soul into that company every day.
It's just amazing, man.
It's my
Good for you.
that's my baby.
God. That one I didn't know about, by the way. So that was a surprise over there. So you got to deal with a lot of salt down in Texas. Where obviously it's a chassis cleaner, so you could use it for anything.
They actually do get snow, and the thing is, even with South Carolina, when it snows,
there's nothing.
They put this much of salt down, and it doesn't snow again. So you have to wait a month for the rain to come, and that's even to clean more all that.
Yeah, sure.
So everyone in the Salt Belt, North Carolina, Connecticut, all Virginia, Delaware, Jersey, New York. I have about 7 of these units out already sold, build, and people are using them. And we're going up from there.
Still called A1 chassis? It was
A1 chassis wash by Safe Wash Technologies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So guys, you feeling this through the mics and the what happened with that now? All right, there it is. So I guess everybody's feeling it through the mics. I know I'm slamming on this thing. I mean, this guy is so impressive. It's unreal. Are we done yet, or we still have more?
With the business stuff, that pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah. I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's got like 10 more. This guy's like, you're like Russell Branson over here. He's got more businesses than there are days in a year. It's incredible, man. You're getting there, man. You keep up the good work. That's incredible. Thank you. So, all right, but let's go back to the passion, love. It all started with dirt bikes.
That's everything.
I mean, how old? You were young. My little guy's 11. He's already behind the 8 ball. He got his free. He got it for his 11th birthday.
Yeah.
So.
I started riding dirt bikes when I was, I guess, 3.5.
How do you even reach anything? What are you talking about? 3.5? You can't even walk yet.
Well, I was two on a 2-wheeler with no training wheels. My dad
like a bicycle.
Two bicycle. My dad sent me down a big hill, and I forced myself to
that's
learn how to ride a bike.
Holy cow, man, that's unbelievable. I mean, I'm around here. Is it very popular around here? I'm naive. I grew up right in Rockland County, so it's not like I was really far. But I feel like sometimes I grew up sheltered.
Yeah, I mean, there's kids that ride, and honestly, almost all of my friends that I'm close with is because of riding dirt bikes. We've had such a strong bond for years because we were into the same stuff. Like, we weren't playing video games and sitting inside like everybody else. We were out in the woods, and whether it's a bonfire or bringing back something in the woods that that's still there to this day. It's just It
sounds like so much fun, and you were doing it so young. I mean, I don't even know. My parents would never let me do that stuff. You probably told them when you were going out to ride your bicycles around the yard, and then boom, you're like 100 miles away on a dirt bike. I'm sure, but don't worry. You didn't hear that. I know your parents are watching it.
Well, they saw how much I loved it. So they would never take it away from me. That's really what I did. Up until I was 16, we started racing. Me and my dad took me to, my first race in 2011.
Where was it?
Englishtown, Raceway Park.
We just told you. That's where Hudson did his first thing, dude. That's insane.
That was my first.
So those are real racetracks over there. It's unreal.
So that was my first race. I remember to this day, I got 3rd. And ever since then, that's all I wanted to do. As the year.
How old were you?
I guess 2011. I'm 20 years old now. What is it? 2025.
14 years ago. So you're 20. You were
6.
You were 6.
Yeah. So I was 6 years old.
And you were going on that big track that I took the Hudson down to over there.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, he did the backtrack over there. He was like, that was too much for him. He did that one. He had a great time. And he's 11.
Yeah.
He did that at 6.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you guys haven't been down to that Raceway Park, holy cow. You have no idea what this guy did at 6 years old, and then comes in 3rd place. Incredible. And that was it. That was the love.
Oh yeah, that was it. And still to this day, I mean, I think about it all the time. I love it. And we kept, I mean, there wasn't a weekend we didn't go riding and racing, and we didn't take the racing thing really, really seriously until about, I would say, 14. Me and my dad, I think I was in 8th grade or something, and I begged my parents to bring me down to Daytona to go race Daytona. And they agreed. My dad agreed. Like the day before, I packed the truck up. We drove down to Daytona in a pickup truck. We stayed at a hotel, and that was Daytona Bike Week.
Yeah.
And we went there, and it was my first big race of anything. And I was the youngest kid. 5-6 years. I mean, I did decent. I think I ended up with 10th place or something. But the next year, no, 2 years later, I went back and we won it.
Of course he
And
won it. Of course he won it. Are you kidding me?
that was in 2021. That was my first national championship, and we took that momentum into the whole year and won pretty much everything. Regional championships. We went down to Loretta Lynn's, which was the biggest amateur national.
You say I have no idea. I know.
Well,
nothing.
look into it. It's awesome.
I'm sure when Hudson gets to it, yeah, he has no idea the resource he's gotten you right
Yeah.
now. Let me tell you. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap you into that. That's for sure. So.
Yeah, definitely.
But, man, I just got to tell you, and I'm sure you have more to say, but remember I told you
it flies. Yeah,
flies, right? But like, I want to talk about like your ability to be so young, and as you said, you finished college, high school, GED, like. The fact that you were able to learn how to run a business and do these businesses. Tell me how you got like a couple minutes. I need to hear this. How does it like you started your first business when or got into business? How old were you?
Well, I didn't become an owner until late 2023.
Okay, so 2 years, 18 years old, but you know,
I was 18, yeah.
18 years old.
But
man.
basically, I took the drive and determination from racing. I always wanted to win. I wanted to be the best at everything I possibly could be. And when I got into the business world, it really opened my eyes to the possibilities of consistently winning against yourself and consistently growing without destroying your body or without, having a huge commitment of going to the racetrack and, all that. You could do it in silence and you could really focus for you. And that's your only competition is yourself, and you just become better every day, learn more, and enjoy it.
It's so impressive, man, and I love it, man. When I talk about putting people on my team and everything like that, I like athletes and I like military because they come with, military comes with discipline.
Exactly.
Athletes come with being competitive and just learn. I don't have to be competitive with anybody. I can be competitive with myself and just your drive to do that. And now you add the fact that, of course, the A1, chassis wash thing, that's your like a passion of yours now.
Yeah.
You're going to take this thing and you're going to make a vision. There's obviously a need and a want for it. So now it's like you got to keep on perfecting it and just drive and kind of, it's amazing. 1.5 million views. It's impressive as heck, man.
Yeah. I total. I'm not trying to. Total video views about 10 million, but.
I love how he's trying to be like, well, listen, I'm not trying to be a little bit cockier, and I'm 10 million, blah, man, that just makes it even more impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely incredible, man. But we are winding down. I apologize. I mean, we could go another hour. I want to hear all about it. I'm sure, like my son is going to be listening to all this. But, dude, just absolutely incredible. What can we do for you here at the local BizCast? What are you looking for? How can we your product? Are you looking for customers in the karting business locally? Are you looking for people who need the chassis? Tell me who you looking at, man. Look out at them. Ask for the help. What can we help you with here on the local BizCast?
Follow social medias. If you need any garbage needs or junk removal, somebody unfortunately
TNT?
passes away. Yep, that's TNT.
Where do we find you on social? Which one is that?
TNT _dumpster rental.
There you go.
And then for Safe Wash, any municipality superintendent, I'd love to show you what I have to offer. That's Safe Wash Technologies.
Every stadium in the country besides Fenway, if you need to get rid of your rust, we got you, baby.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
And also, everybody listening, enjoy what you do every day. Have fun. And don't give up until you win. That's it.
That's the best advice. Dude, that's coming from a 20-year-old. I want to bring you on like every couple of weeks. I think it's just so incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex O'Rourke from TNT, from Safe Wash, A1, what's the other one?
A1 chassis wash.
I mean, just so freaking impressed. I can't even list them up over here. I have to announce our next guest. Local girl, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live on Monday, March 10th. That's going to be Christina Brown from Moxie Westwood. Right up my alley over here, ladies and gentlemen. But we all know who Moxie. She is the owner of Moxie Westwood. Christina Brown is going to join us today, not tonight, on Monday. local Bizcast, YouTube Live, and Spotify. But tonight belongs to Mr. Alex O'Rourke. For anybody out there who's wanting to get onto the local Bizcast, you could always catch me on our social at local Bizcast, underscore local Bizcast. Or you could just email me, drpete@shcnj.com. I'm right here at the Spine and Health Center of Montvale, right below Wegmans. Just come and find me. I would love to get you guys all on. Everybody else, please like and subscribe so we can continue to do this. I'm having a lot of fun. Impressive young men. I'm going to say that all the time. Alex O'Rourke, ladies and gentlemen, what a great job. We will see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.